make we step right into Yawd Baller's report and then focus on this Champions Cup game that concluded, first leg concluded in the middle of the week. Cavalier picked up 2-0 against Miami. Goals from Aleden and Luis Suarez from the Cavalier. Got BM's bug of the week.
Which is harsh because they did have that one goal disallowed and they should have scored many more goals, honestly. But I think they showed up, they played well. Miami's experience showed.
Kind of experience, man. I don't know, experience foolishness, this brother. I think we reach with experience.
Versus Cavalier, they are more experienced than Cavalier.
And of course, the leader of Cavalier, Mr. Speed, really announced that he had quite a few youngsters on his team in the pre-match presser.
And which is true, he does.
Yeah,
but and the players, they applied themselves well. They are better, talented players overall. But Miami is just a better team, and it showed. And Miami, I think they were caught off guard by Cavalier's speed.
But it shows that there's a way to beat this Miami team. Speed. Use your speed and exploit them. But if you're going to exploit them with the speed, you're going to have to take your opportunities. I mean, Calvin was very good going on the right wing, but sometimes we just have to make cooler heads prevail and just use the sense sometimes. And but the takeaway or the big takeaway from this game was the Yawd Phillips and Lionel Messi's photo, Junior, that posted on Instagram.
That's the big takeaway. Why?
Yeah, I mean, we never know say Yawd love baller like that.
I mean, but Messi is a global icon. Even people that have no clue about the sport know who Messi is. So I don't read too much into that, but the big takeaway for me is that Messi has to play Thursday.
Why?
He has to play the second leg.
Yeah, because that's just for appease the Jamaican fans.
No, because you really run the risk of losing this game, and you can lose badly. I really think Javier Mascherano and company can look at this Cavalier outfit and say, we have no idea what they're like at home. If not, like, they can go on YouTube and find good video. So
yeah, there are videos out there. You have scouting reports.
Yes, you do, but
if Miami can't afford scouting reports, I'd beat your scouting report.
It's not about affording the scouting report, but sometimes your eyes see different than what you feel. And Mascherano can come out of that game and say we were lucky. Right? It's not like PSG Liverpool. You're playing at home. This is where you're supposed to win 3-4-5-0 if you are that big of a side. And you were put against the ropes many times against this Cavalier side. I would be worried going to play them in Kingston. And knowing that if Cavalier put away one of those early chances that they got, if they're going to get that chance again. If they put that away, why would I want to play the next 80 minutes holding on to this one goal lead?
All right, now with all the fanfare and no disrespect to Inter Miami. Well, you know what? Forget that. I don't care about them. Because Atlanta United in the MLS have eliminated Inter Miami last year in the playoffs in the best of 3 games. And we have seen this Inter Miami team up close and personal here in Atlanta. And they are an old football team. And if you are a young, running, hungry team, you can beat this football team. Now, Lionel Messi makes everything kind of tape over the patches and Ray and over the cracks or whatever. But he didn't play in this game. And so this is part of the thing that's a bit disappointing, more or less, for Cavalier, is the fact that you had them right where you wanted them. in the fact that you utilize your speed, but you couldn't just keep your head down and just said, look, calm down. Yeah, I'm see a brother, when name? I think I does when I know him. Thomas I over the man I take a shot from about must be 16 yards out or 18 yards out. When he has his teammate in a closer, better position, when he just lay the ball to him, and his shot ended up like in a fifth row. I mean, I say, that is just, come on. So it's almost so you have to manage the youth side of things. The youth, it was a youthful exuberance. You have to manage that. Every man want to be star. Every man want to shine at the big light. But ultimately, you know, say, boy, yo, if my teammate is in a better position, lay the ball after him so him can convert the chance.
I think we're coming from a place of where we're too knowledgeable of Cavalier.
We are all man still, but
no, but if you were to come from to counter your argument, you come to it from Inter Miami's perspective. If I'm an Inter Miami fan and I care zero about Cavalier, I'm just thinking about winning this competition.
Fair enough.
And I would be worried going in Thursday because I am not going to get up and be any faster. We're not going to be any faster. We're not going to be stronger in the next couple of days. So there are elements that this team possesses that we are just weak against, and there should be a worry there. And I think this is an opportunity for ignorance to be bliss for the young players at Cavalier. And we don't know what energy a full stadium went to for these young players. They can cower down and fall under the pressure, or they can break out and be superstars. And that's a risk that Inter Miami is running into this unknown. And worse, if they forward expecting the stadium to be empty. If them forward saying Jamaica hasn't packed the stadium in 10 years, but when they reach a stadium and drive through the crowd and walk in, I say, God damn it, they're flapping. Right? We don't know. So I really think that unknown is working in Cavaliers' favor, and hopefully they can take advantage of it and give us a good game.
We have a big up to Oral Tracy. Oral Tracy posted some boy stadium look good, and I saw an image that he posted that showed like the stadium really look good. So they might do some work on the stadium, and I mean I know they're doing work on the track, but no said them probably improve the field. Hopefully improve the field also. As this game plays out, kudos to Cavalier and big up to Rudolph Speed and his young squad. But don't, just play ball. Don't really, at least we can't tell them what to do. But at the end of the day, go out and capitalize on those opportunities. I mean, because time wait for no man. And them opportunities don't come around too often. And
speaking of that though, BM says, is it just me or is Avre a little disappointed? I expected more from him in the JPL.
Yeah, Kyle. A part of me wonder if him run out of breath because sometimes I couldn't find him in that midfield. I couldn't find him in that space. So I don't know, and again, more emphasize that Inter Miami is a slow football club. And say, people say, well, speed don't play ball. Yeah, it does have a significant impact because you have to move. And, and sometimes, if you leave a look at mark on some of these Inter Miami players, you're not going to hurt them, but, make them know say you did it. Make Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba know say you did it, when you're going for a tackle. It's me deal with Messi. You make them know say you did it. And, so...
But how much of it do you think it goes on to being starstruck? Because sometimes Mr. Busquets a run, and him not even running, him just treading in the middle of the field, and he's just like, yo. So I don't know.
Yeah, and all right. So in one hand, I can see star. Well, I guess we saw it first hand in the MLS here, where every man had twerk over Messi and I try. Well, except Atlanta United. at work over in Jersey and Ray. But for Cavalier, I suspect there's a bit of starstruck there also. But I suspect once the ball game start and you start play a ball and you start get some opportunities, you probably know like, wait, I'm surprised that I'm open this free. I'm surprised I have this much time. What? Is me say? So now, if they can calibrate the what they saw from what they expected from the Miami team and what they actually encountered. So the expectation they had going into the game and what they encountered last Thursday, going and then you say, boy, this team is not as fast as I expect them to play, at the level that I expect. So you can then translate that to say, I think we have a chance.
Yes, I agree.
I think we are. Now, most importantly,
Are you playing at home?
Yeah. Most importantly, the stadium needs to pack like Bulco and ram like Bulco, and people need to roll out
From early
and make the place hot like fire. Make it toxic, make it boo Messi, boo whosoever you need for boo. Just make it rough up. And yo, anybody want to take a picture with Messi, do that after a ball game.
Yeah.
So you have a thing that Messi must play this game.
Yes, he has to play this game. If he doesn't play this game, then because Mascherano is very lucky, or something is going on with Messi
They said they bench him because he was rested because of overload muscle.
Yeah, no.
You have to protect the muscle. All right, Jamaican Women's Premier League update, family, round of action. Los Profectors defeated Wi-Fi United 2-0. Springers United and Federal United drew 2-2. Cavalier defeated Mile Gully 4-1. UWI Junior defeated Real Mobile 2-0. And Fraser's Whip defeat Proven Girls 7. What is that? If Fraser's Whip fix up UWI 7 or whatever them get, how much am I give Real Mobile?
Exactly. So the parity again, but the ball game are roll still, and so good goal scoring still. I have to give them props. Yeah.
Jamaican Women's Premier League on Instagram. And for all those who need update, we don't hear back from Christina Hudson. Right, family?
Yeah.
So, but we have to go make a call.
No.
Jamaican Premier League last week we discussed referee sat out the weekend's action. Dennis Chung said they would get it resolved by March 3rd. Things got resolved. Football back in flow in the Jamaican Premier League. Mount Pleasant defeated Dumbarton 3-0. Harborview and Molynes drew 0-0. Tivoli 1-1. Vere United picked up a very important 2-0 victory over Humble Lion and Waterhouse. And Waterhouse is currently 0-0 with Cavalier.
Finally.
And the standing, much needed victory. The standing is that Mount Pleasant is on 68 points, 11 points ahead of Arnett with a game ahead. Arnett has a game in hand. Rounding out the top 6, Mobile United is on 53 points in third place. Cavalier on 45 points. Portmore on 5th, 44, and Waterhouse 38. Round out the playoff teams, at least if playoff starts today. Bottom of the table, Humble Lion. So bottom of the table class, them defeated the team there. Vere United on 22nd, 22 points. Humble Lion is on 21 points. And Chapelton is on 22 points. Well, yo, Junior, look at the goal difference between Vere United and Chapelton. Both teams on 22 points. Vere has a minus 29 goal difference and Chapelton has a minus 17.
Parity. I'm going to say parity.
Speaking of Chapelton got rid of their technical director, decided to step away from Chapeltown Football Club. Vassar Reynolds takes charge as the technical director of Chapeltown Maroons after head coach Douglas surprised Jermaine Douglas decided to him at Dury Road. Now, yo, a bit strange, Junior, that Jermaine Douglas, I mean, he wasn't in a relegation. Well, he's in a relegation fight, but he's above the relegation zone. And Jermaine Douglas decided to say him have enough. Now, Chapeltown with Vassar Reynolds in charge as technical director. Vassar Reynolds says he will appoint Dwight White, Old Harbour head of Old Harbour High, as the new head man.
I said it before that the JPL, they need some marketing something, right? Because something is going on amongst this coaching staff. And I think, I don't know, maybe money, maybe they're not getting paid. Something is going on, though, Benton. I mean, it's kind of weird to see all of these changes happening mid-season. And especially for teams that are not necessarily at threat. Right?
But I guess it's par for the course for Chapeltown because Jermaine Douglas, who resigned his post, only took the job in December after replacing O'Neill Thompson.
Something not right, man. Something not right. I don't know what it is, but you talk about the referees not getting paid, and there was something that came out that 50 referees never get paid. How much something not right, and we always hear the story after the fact, and more time you kind of forget the seed that was planted. But I think it's a Chapeltown might just be one of them cases. We say T got to go back. We see it just feel like something going on.
And this is in Sports Max according to Leighton Levy. According to this article from Leighton Levy, the Douglas resigned on Thursday after the team suffered a crushing 5-0 to Arnett. In interviewing Vassar Reynolds, who was brought in just days prior to Douglas' resignation, technical director Vassar Reynolds says, quote, "Yes, it did. I even called him the next morning and told him I was surprised. It was unexpected for everyone, to be honest." Reynolds further explained that before Douglas' resignation, he had visited the club twice to observe and assess the situation after being approached to assist. Quote, "A few days before the game, I was asked to come in and offer support to Douglas and his staff as the technical director for the rest of the season. I observed the team twice leading up to the Arnett Gardens match and officially started my role on Saturday morning. However, Douglas has since clarified his decision to step down had little to do with the heavy defeat against Arnett. Quote, "I don't think it is something that I would want to disclose at this time to the media especially, but I can assure you it has little or nothing to do with the result. I wouldn't say differences with management. It's just that some things were done in a particular way that was in conflict with what I agreed to when I joined the club."
All right.
Well, the only change that occurred was that Vassar Reynolds came in as technical director just a few days ago. So
that's what it is.
big up Jermaine Douglas as he stepped away from Chapeltown. Chapeltown Maroon sitting in 12th position. And now he's gonna technical director Vassar Reynolds is gonna have to find a coach to lead the team for me. BM says, remember, Avery came from Lille and Sporting Kansas Academy. So he should be dominating the JPL.
But you are assuming that they're playing on a good field. You're assuming that he's playing with equitable talent. So a lot can go wrong when you do that. If your talent is at a higher stature, you don't wallow.
They won the JPL last year, so that's a good thing. I like
Yeah,
Kyle.
but
Kyle's a good
personally,
baller. I mean,
but
but
but uh,
let's
but
see.
uh,
I expect more from him in this ball game, though.
yes.
I expect more from him in this ball game. Expect more. All right, family, like that. Any update on the Mason Greenwood switching to Jamaica? Because I know you're tracking that day by day.
I am not tracking it day by day. Whenever the news break, it break. I couldn't care any less.
Reggae Boys have CONCACAF Gold Cup qualifiers coming in down in March. What, March 20?
The 20 that week. I remember 21st is
Yes,
shouting.
yes. Yes, that week. Reggae Boys has two games. St. Vincent and the Grenadines versus Jamaica on Friday, March 21st at 7 p.m. And they play on the second leg again on March 25th at 8 p.m. So, want to remind the listeners of the upcoming event, family. Those of us who listened to Ball Chat last week, were privy and got some info on this upcoming Hopeton Kelly Memorial Football match scheduled for Saturday, March 22nd. Manning's fundraiser at Manning's High School. You have 3 games on the docket. Big event. We had Sean Young on last week. We're gonna have Sean on next week again to talk about this event. We have 3 games on the docket. 1 p.m. Kickoff. We have Squaddy Police versus Fire. Is a curtain raiser game kicking off at 1 p.m. So Squaddy are gonna play a fireman in the first game. Then after that, the 2 p.m. current Manning's DaCosta Cup team will take on the current Froome Technical DaCosta Cup team. And then the big match, 6 p.m. the 1978 Elrond Cup champs, the Manning's 1978 Elrond Cup champs versus former Reggae Boys invitational game. This game will kick off at 4 p.m. And in the 1978 Elrond Cup champs, Manning's actually won a trophy. In all my years, it took Sean Young as the Manning's alma mater to come and tell me that Manning's won something. So the boy can't tell me that Manning's ever win nothing. So Manning's won a trophy in the 1978 Elrond Cup. And he spoke very well about Hopeton Kelly and the tragic end to his life. I mean, Hopeton Kelly and Hopeton Kelly's mom impact in getting this thing and doing this adventure with the organizers. And
Plus remember the after party as well with music by Billy Slaughter, formerly of Stone Love.
Yes, Billy Slaughter. And we also have the former Reggae Boys that will be joining Theodore Tapper Whitmore, Linval, Paula Wilson, who else are found? Jim Dandy Graham, the entire Rajic Reed. Did I hear Rajic Reed too?
No, I don't think.
Who else that here? But quite a few former players.
Hector
Wright. And it's been endorsed, the event has been endorsed by the JFF. The current president of the JFF, Mr. Michael Ricketts, is going to try to attend, so they're fully supporting the event. But of course, it's sandwiched between the games, between the Reggae Boys and St. Vincent. We know Mr. Ricketts have to go such place.
Yeah, and I put the online link for the tickets. I put it in the chat. So if all of us, if we're not going to be there, the spirit we can donate by just buying a ticket. So you just buy a 1 ticket or 2 ticket or a few and donate to the cause because it will be going to the school. 100% proceeds go to the school. And me and Sean talk regularly, and he does a lot. He does a lot, not only for Manning. This is a Manning specific event, but he does a lot. There's a lot of schools, and there are a lot of people out there like that. And we're going to put it out there because we reach out to Christine from JPL and then the Fat Power. Right? Or the Jamaica Women Parade. They literally don't fart on us. So it's cool. But anybody that's out there, if you know anybody out there that is doing this kind of philanthropical work, and would love to get that support, tell them to link with and we'll share the information. Come on forward on the show, man.
Yeah, but we not only share, we also put the money where our mouth is.
Money that's available, we
Hey.
put money that's available, yeah.
Yes, because Ball Chat has resoundingly supported events in the past. Whether the Ball Chat family has resoundingly support events, whether it's hurricane and our earthquake event down in St. Vincent, whether it's scholarship and fundraiser for students, for student athletes, Ball Chat has done it and continue to do it. So we are more than just a football show. I just that, that is just straight up community football. That's what we say. Admission is $1,500 Jamaican. How much US is that, Junior?
I don't know, Just walk with some money.
Yeah, so it's, we're looking at a few dollars there. Probably $2-3.
No. Is
$10. We're saying $10, $1,500, $10 US dollars for general admission. And, for kids, we're looking at $3 US dollars. There, $500 for kids. For VIP, we're looking at about maybe $15 US dollars. So approximately, and it depends on the exchange rate. But we're just doing it as a straight 150. Support this event. I'm going to get some tickets. Ball Chat is going to get some tickets just to raise funds for Morning School. The school is an institution, the longest continuously open institution in Jamaica. 1738 till now. So the Morning School. So big match. So you have some very, very... And plus Tapper Whitmore will be signing autographs. Big up to all the listeners. Sean will be on the show next week. So, we love having Sean on the show. So he'll be on the show next week. Morning School, Beckford Street. If you're in Jamaica and you want to attend the event, it's at Morning School and Beckford Street, Savannah, Westmoreland. For further info, you can call 876-488-1529 or 954-465-3654.
Yep.
Yeah, man, hit that. Big up to our listeners. Big up to our listeners.